Hello, hello. Without any further ado, let's get in. So today you'll notice we are working on stickers. This is because I forgot to. Hey Loki, how you doing? I forgot to set up the draft for um for the next page of the comic, so we're doing stickers. Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just refining this one, which is the cheese muncher. Currently one of my favorite stickers or sticker designs, which is just grey mass munching some cheese. Bag of shredded cheese. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. Because what I'm going to do is a bee's knees mead. That's one of the faves. Was my white background. I have a white black background and a black background just so that I can make sure I'm making them as possible. That cheese munched sounds like an insult to American to understand. Oh, a cheese muncher, yeah. Well, tier one of my Ko-Fi um, page is cheese muncher or Ko-Fi subscription cheese muncher. Now go to find best spot for my mic. All right. I fixed the subscription part of it. Yeah, I changed it to a tiered system as opposed to a monthly system. Well, not a monthly system. It's a monthly tiered system. So I've made it a little bit more comprehensive depending on what people want. I gotta fix the link part of it though, because the Ko-Fi stream bot currently is useless. Nightbot has taken his role. But then again, if we didn't give Nightbot something, he wouldn't do anything. No, the extra people. Creepy. Oh, oh, thank you, Loki. Description. My Ko-Fi, very kind of you. Does disappear. Just kind of concerned. Like, does it just stay there in references? I appreciate your support, Loki. I think that's just further reinforcement for me to make sure I get stickers out and available soon. Horrifying. Extra cheeks. The bee is really creepy. When it first launched, you tried to join, but the subscription part wasn't working. Ah, weird. I mean, I appreciate it. Then I forgot about it because it was shiny. That's also fair. Honestly, reasonable. But jeez, failing to make circles currently. There you go, that's better. By much better, I mean tolerable. Then by tolerable, I mean I'm gonna fix it anyway. I think we just dived into stickers. I feel like I didn't ask how you were doing, Loki. How are you, Loki? How rude of me. Come all this way and support me, and I don't even ask you how your day was. Terrible. Good, but just woke up. Fair enough. You know what? Reasonable. I've been working all day. Time zone difference. Oh, yeah. Paying off for you. I'm suffering for it. So I've been trying to think of like puns and stuff for each of the characters that I'm gonna be illustrating stickers for. So I want to do like a character sticker for each, character in Rat Baby. And of course I'd love them to contain puns because I'm a bit of a fan of puns. Um, but I'm just thinking of them. Anyone feel free to join in and help out with that endeavor. Be very much appreciated. Because I do like puns, but I'm not very intelligent when it comes to them. I have a friend who is far better with puns than I am, and I usually rely on her. The bee's knees meat is just so that we can like con all the calypsy like viewers in, or real quick before we like fully start on the stickers and stuff. Bring them in. Just bring them in. Also, Loki, I don't know if you've seen this because I tweeted about this and then I also posted this on Instagram, but I actually didn't. Did I put it? Do I know what I put on my own Discord? No. So I added a fun little thing. It's in the redeems, but just a fun little thing. Thing it just pop up in the on the stream. It's this. That's just a surprise for later. It's so weird removing that layer and then just seeing my mouse head, and it's like, and the information I gave you about how Callie does stickers was all you needed. Yeah, yeah. Um, if you could, oh, that's the cosplay time. Yeah, I have two of them currently. I'll be updating and adding more, but I have two currently. Um, if you could potentially like write it down and send it to me, that would be great because I'm very bad with remembering things I'm told. But yeah, I will definitely be. That's the next thing I'm investing in is that I will be making stickers and shipping them out from my home in Australia or from a PO box here in Australia. But yeah, that is the cosplay time too. Yeah. So I give him big like Mickey Mouse gloves. We now have a chance to really like go to town with RB. That doesn't look like a thumbs up. That looks really fucking weird. Oh, that's up. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. I'm not giving him big Mickey Mouse hands. That looks really uncomfy. I'll give him his little bee hands, little bee. The bee. Cute. Zooming in. I may be in a bit about this. Literally zoom in and make my job easier for myself, and I'm like, nah, I'll just stay at this specific point, this distance from my own screen. Stupid or something. That's nice. Much less likely to murder you. Yeah, the big humanoid fingers were really uncomfortable. I fully agree, and I do like drawing cursed stuff, but not for this stuff. Not for this bit. He's got to get his knees out too. Filthy little knees. Because it's bee's knees mead, not bee's hands mead. Those are gotta have a little bit of thickness to them. A little bit of thickness to them. Those ones need to be redone now, though. After what I've just said, I can't have him have skinny little arms. He needs arms that are fit for carrying beers. I mean, meads. Oh, should I give him muscles? Nah. That's much better. Did you see the Fable trailer, and did you ever play the Fable games? I've played Fable 2, and I did see the trailer. I actually, like, it looks super cool. I'm actually keen to play it. Richard Ayoade is the giant, and I really like Richard Ayoade. Uh, Honestly, if he was the new narrator, I'd be all about that. Stephen Fry is great, but if Richard Ayoade was the new narrator for the Fable game, I'd actually be like, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I straight up wouldn't be mad. It looks cool. Also, because of what I'm doing with Rat Baby Giants, and the concept of giants seems really, really cool to me. So I'd actually be super keen to see what they do with it. Um, so yeah, I'm in. I'm 100% in. We need some knees. We need some knees on this meads. I'm also gonna do like a circle, and then you wonder why. um, but yeah, I'm gonna need to draw some knees. Do like the title will be like there, like that, like a plaque. Not a plaque. You know what I mean? Like a ribbon or like an unfurled thing, unfurled parchment, and then we have his knees up. Why have I zoomed back out again? Like as if I'm going to continue drawing like that, doing super realistic human legs for the knees. Maybe, potentially, A and Nev. Or like the Kirby meme. Yeah, exactly. But no feet. We don't do feet here. Hydrate. Oh no, I just ran out of coffee. Don't tell your husband, but I'm drinking instant coffee. Drink up, boy. Do it. Do it. Tears. getting more dehydrated to crying about having to hydrate. Hydrating. Gotta pay extra for the feet. Everyone knows that. Yeah. Not bees, knees, feet. Worth it. Yes. Worth every penny. My god, is it expensive, but dear god, is it worth it. You know, a little calf. A little bit of calf. Yes. I don't know why I said it like that. Ooh. Those look like my calves. I'm just in a giggly mood. I also love that, like, this is something that Callie would feel like would be sweet, but then she'd see the knees and she'd be like, she'd make that face, where she'd like zoom in on her face, because this is pretty weird. Your hairs, pretty icky. Yeah, I know. The hair, you gotta have a few hairs. The bees have hairs. Looks like he's sitting in a bathtub. Also, bees have more than one set of legs. Give him full set. What's this I hear about instant coffee? Shit! Found out somehow. Did you rat? Did you rat on me, Ev? Uh-oh. I don't want to annoy my neighbors, so I don't use the coffee machine. After, like, once it's dark. Or too dark. Sometimes I want to get a little bit of coffee. I drink some instant coffee. Rat on me. Ayy. But you're definitely excited for Fable, more excited than you were for Starfield. Also really excited for the new Atlas IP and the Persona 5 Tactics. I have seen that too. Looks kind of cool. Persona 3 Remake, um, you'll play, but you have yet to play that entry in the series. Fable looks so good. Yeah, I know, right? It looks great. And I love, like, the Fable humor is so nice, and, like, now it feels kind of refreshing as well. Like the witty like British humor actually feels quite refreshing nowadays, or right now, at least to me. So I'm really keen, and I will play. I think I will play Fable. Keen to play Fable for the first time. Ooh, have you like? I would actually recommend you play Fable 2 as well, because Fable 2 is one of my favorite games. Um, for no particular reason, I just enjoyed it. Erased a lot there. So excited for it. Fable games were your bigger games in college. Oh, cool. Legit was talking to Snow about how you hadn't heard about Fable 5 for months, and then a trailer came out the same day. That's kind of crazy how that worked out. This Fable is being done by the team that does Forza, which is wild, but probs why graphics and movement looks. Yeah, it is weird how that works out. But I'm keen to see what they do, because like so far from the trailer, the story still looks good too. So I'm not, weirdly enough, I'm optimistic, and not even really cautiously optimistic. Just optimistic. It looks really good. I will play it. If it turns out to be shit, then it's bad, you know. but I'm keen. I am keen. Yeah, that'll be the curve. You'd like to think on new games, Microsoft taps teams that have expertise in different areas as the games are being developed. Yeah, maybe. I got no idea, but if it works, right? Um, you played the Fable games where you pick if you're good or evil and get horns at the end. If you're bad, you can guess which ending you picked. Yeah. Oh, easily. Good. Where you get blue veins. Nah, ain't about it. Give me the evil horns. Sex with prostitutes and the fun stuff. Scaring kids. That's the Fable I want to play. You put them orphans to work in the factories. Oh yeah, Fable 3. Yeah. Then you laugh about it too, which is fucked. Not necessarily more fucked, but pretty bad. There we go. Hashtag worth it. Hashtag work it. God damn, we're bad people. Might just bring this slightly in. That would be great. Use like you say, you need someone to make the good story. You get Obsidian to help. You need faster shooting. Get the Doom team to lay the groundwork. That's how I like to believe it works over there. Yeah, like a big team that all helps each other. I'd like to be that optimistic too. I think that is like that would be a good way of doing it. I think. I hope that that's how they do it, or have considered do it. That'll do. That'll do. Forza makes racing games, right? I hope you can go fast in the new Fable Sonic style. Your character is just as fast as like a Bugatti. Notice you said believe because they did say they did something similar with the initiative for Perfect Dark. Yeah, right. Again, that's a game I have no idea about, but I hope it's. I also hope it's. Wait, or is that Alone in the Dark that I've seen trailers for? One of them. Ah, that's a good yellow. Gotta go fast, you say, swinging around your wall made from the thigh bone of an orphan who said you were slow. Yeah! No Perfect Dark trailers yet. Oh, okay. Have you seen the new game, The Night in the Woods, people are working on, Grey? Yeah, where you play as a cat, but not like a cat person, like May. Just a cat. I have. It looks really cool. Um, I don't know how the story's gonna be because I know the writer for Night in the Woods is no longer with us, sadly. But it does look beautiful. So I would be keen to see what it is. at the very least. We got to send this to Callie once it's done and ready. Pop it in the art showcase for her. I'm gonna get banned from Callie's channel. Callie stream. Worth it though. If you want to get banned, put an extra leg going into the beer. Well, I was actually going to have the foam like run down the leg, which I might still do. Hold on. I got something I need to do. That's nasty. Ewy. Ewy. Having like a cheeky glance to the side. Which staff only ever watch when I do something evil or untoward. We'll play the Perfect Dark regardless. If it's bad, well, at least I got another chapter in a universe you love. If it's good, then it's a good, new, fun game. If it's as good as they want you to believe, then I will need to change my pants every few hours while playing it. And aside from the cost of all that Gatorade, we'll still enjoy it. Yeah, that's a good mindset. That's how you felt about the Bioshock games, Loki, and then the third game was trash. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't what you wanted, which is tragic. And actually, I played Bioshock 1 and Infinite, but I still don't feel like I'm the right person to compare or have that mindset, honestly. That's actually a good color. Color for the froth. Best game was definitely 1. 1 is really good. Yeah, that I can understand and agree with. 2 added to the series. Trash is a bit harsh to me. It was still there, Infinite, but it was buried deep. 3 was just meh. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't 1, and that's even bigger problem. Really lost the charm. Yeah, I think that's a very fair critique. It weren't the same. Got my tattoo on Thursday. I'm very excited. Uh, and Nev, you've got tattoos, don't you? Would have been a good standalone game in your opinion? Yeah, it would have made a really great standalone game, but it would be. But it wouldn't. It just doesn't fit with the Bioshock history. Ooh. Yes. Ready to have your mind blown? Callie is not as pure as she seems. What? Let me find the bit the BZ made. Callie thought it was funny but didn't want to share it with the community. Ooh, yes, please do. Please do. As I have claimed, my claim to fame is that I'm the middle ground between cursed and wholesome here on Twitch for the art streamers. So I'm the perfect moderator for that. And we'll go blue. We'll go a lighter blue for the wings because that just looks nice. Something about it, I just like blue, like a light blue instead of using white. Big fan. Also, for those who don't know who Callie is, that's Calypso. She kind of looks like this. There you go. Calypso kind of looks like that. This is my perfect cosplay, 100% accurate. If you look at a picture of me in my costume and Calypso here on Twitch, you won't see a difference. I know it's a redeem, but I'm too proud of it not to just show it. I do think it's also just so funny. I have one other costume, but I'm working on more. They will be continually updated as we go, as I get more time to draw them. These took like 5 minutes to draw, but some will get more complicated. Posted it and the Tiny Tina tattoo you said in the post your pics. Ooh, yay! Let's see if I've actually hunger. Got the pictures. God. Hung. Doesn't. Hunger. There it is. Hunger. Get me my Discord. So this is a picture Callie did. Holy shit. Hung. And then this is your Tiny Tina, which looks great. That's amazing. I do really like that. I need to play. I've played Tiny Tina's DLC for Bioshock. Jesus Christ, Borderlands 2. But I haven't played Tiny Tina's Wonderland. The Pung. That Zid made for prompt was Kazubi but cursed. Ah, okay. Now that I realize that it's Zid's, I'm completely unsurprised. Zid's a little bit cursed. But in the best possible way. Tina's the best. Tina is the best. I really like Tina. If I just trying to think, if I were to get I almost said Bioshock again, a Borderlands tattoo, be a tough call. I love, like, genuinely, I love Zero from 2. I think he's such a cool character, but because he's also so fucking weird, he's a agreed. That was the only tattoo you took a picture of there. Yeah, super cool. Zero is super cool, and I'm just trying to think like I'd possibly get something related to Zero. I also really like Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack's such a cool villain, but I wouldn't want to get like something like his mask or face tattooed anywhere on my body. That's a tough one. Tough call. And I have rules. I'm only allowing myself 2 game tattoos, and I'm getting a Disco Elysium tattoo on Thursday. So I'll only have one space left for gaming tattoos. That rule is subject to change, like all my other rules, honestly. But like, I'm gonna try and remain as loyal as possible to my rules. Did you just get the vault symbol? Yeah, probably. Got to be a good game then. Yeah, exactly. They have to be really good games to warrant a tattoo. They got to be games that have made me either cry or feel something, feel a strong emotion. So no, I went with cry. Psychonauts is definitely getting a tattoo. And I thought potentially the Milkman conspiracy, something based on the Milkman conspiracy. You still want to get 1.048596 once you get Canadian permanent residence. Ooh, that'd be cool. What is that specifically? Is that actually? I'm not even going to guess because I don't know. What is it specifically? Unless it's like it will dox you if you tell me. In that case, don't tell me. That's Steins Gate, world line. Oh, fair enough. I need to watch Steins Gate. We know this. Got to dip out, but enjoy your instant coffee. Thanks, Nev. Will do. Basically, not coffee. At best, it is. Also, probably take this wig. People getting the show for free. I look bald every time I take the wig off. So fucking, so fucking funny. Just take the wig off. Ah, I'm bald. Oh wait, I'm a mouse. Got fur all over my bod, including my head. For those who don't know, that's my buddy, Nev. I also refer to her as Poops. I also have another buddy called Nev. No, I don't call Poops. I call Nev. I usually call Nev Poops and Nev. But because there was only one Nev in chat today, I just called her Nev. She made the world of Rat Baby, and then I stole it. For those of you who don't know, stole the world building, traded it off as my own, got rich off of it. Not still here, so she can't do the opposite of defend herself, which is good. Give me credit. It's good. I did steal it, stole it. Stole a world straight from her hands and then spit in her face. Ran. She's not still here. So, this is just for you guys. Steins Gate is time travel jumping you to parallel world lines. That one is just far away from two bad major events to avoid horrible endings. The number is the divergence from the main line. There's something bad in the ranges 0 to 0.99999 and something else bad in the 1 to 1.99999. Ah, okay. Cool. I gotta watch that. That sounds cool. That sounds like a good anime. I should watch that. You should recommend that to me. And I know you have. Don't get at me. Don't at me. I know you have, and I will watch it, I promise. So it's just on the fringe between the two to avoid both and not spiral towards them in the future. Ah, that's cool and makes sense. My little mouse brain. Yeah, imagine if I'm just singing the My Neighbor Totoro theme, then I just go, hey, you know what? My Neighbor Totoro wasn't shit. Because that was the thought that came to my head as I was singing the My Neighbor Totoro theme. This anime sucked. It didn't. It was really good. I love My Neighbor Totoro. I have an art book of it. Please do not cancel me. Please. The moment I just start begging the audience as if they give a shit or expect any less from me. There's also something called the attractor field, basically the reason that 0 to 0.999 all end up in that bad outcome. Oh, really? That one is on the edges and both pull on it enough to keep it from going towards either. Ah, right. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Uh, Look, there's a reason it's your number two anime. Steins Gate? Yeah, that's fair. It sounds really interesting. I don't blame you. We were talking about My Neighbor Totoro, and I'm like, oh my god, your number two favorite anime? Wait, what's your number one? I feel like you probably told me, but now I'm asking just because you said Steins Gate is your number two, and you talk so highly about it. So whatever's number one has to be like amazing. And unlike some time travel shows, all the dangling threads are included on second watch, which is cool. Evangelion. Ah, that makes sense. You know what? That makes perfect sense. One, I know it's good, and two, you've also sent me Evangelion stuff before, so it shouldn't surprise me, and I should have known, admittedly. Only reason it's still number one is the versatility, as it is as deep or as shallow as you want it to be, and that is rare in media. It is. You'll find no objection from me. I agree 100%. Because too much has to be either deep or shallow these days. We don't get a good bit of like, you know, it can be if you want it to be, or it doesn't have to be. Zooming out, zooming out too far. Too much forces you to have like too much media currently has like forces you to engage with it, like in a broad sense or in a wider sense, which in part like ruins some of the straightforward enjoyment of it. Like if you want to enjoy something and you have to read like 100 background or supplementary materials to enjoy it, then it's like, okay, cool. I am now enjoying it for a different reason I came into it, and that can be quite draining. Warhammer's a good example because I like Vermintide, but I do not subscribe to any of the other like Warhammer stuff or lore. And I get it and I understand where it's all coming from and stuff like that, but I'm just like, nah, that's not my cup of tea. All right, now I need a color for little tongue. That works. Castellian. Another one that fits in that category is your number seven, High School of the Dead, but unlike Evangelion, it has limits on how deep it is, and you have to dig deeper than most will, mainly because the overlap of het boobies, and it's a social commentary on the adults dragging down the youth with moors and folkways crowds. It's so small. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I just drew a line of red just below image. Fuck, and I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Gonna have to redo this glove anyway because it looks like shit up close. Like guff. Straight up guff. Fuck that. Let's draw it proper. Better. More than norms that are widely observed and have great moral significance. Yeah, right. It's cool. Have to dig into your sociology knowledge for that one. Ooh, nice. Always keen for stuff like that. Homework. No, no, no. All right, let's shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. Sorry, everybody. It's gonna be jokes like that. Like, yes, it's a zombie movie, but the first people infected are the adults, and they get infected because of an inability to behave differently in a new situation. Then they literally drag down the students and infect them. There's also the fact the main people who remain uninfected are the outliers slash outcasts. That is fascinating. Because, yeah, it is. That is, in itself, is a very strong, like, social commentary. Because a lot of, the world is or a lot of growing up is fit into this box. And if you don't, guess what? You're going to be an outcast. And you're going to be treated like an outcast. Sucks. Because it really poisons individuality. Oh, that's disgusting. Look at that little knee. Ugh, disgusting. Then you also have some youth cling to the youngest teacher there in hopes he will save them, and that spoilers. But there is also all of the students who run the teacher's lounge. They die, but then you have the nurse with the big booba who puts her faith in the outcast, and she makes it out of the school. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm keeping what I say to the first episode or two, and more on the young teacher doesn't happen until towards the end. Ah, okay. That's fair. I feel like that's on my list as well, isn't it? And I'll definitely watch it. I mean, I've watched Food Wars, so like ultimately, I've gone down the path of pretty light-hearted degeneracy at this point. So I may as well go all the way. That looks like rock and stone. Yeah, rock and stone. Every time I see just a frothy pint, I think rock and stone. Nowadays, rock and stone, baby. Yeah. That looks Uh, oh no, I keep thinking there was a new message. There is no new message. My brain just does that. Or Twitch just does that. It's fucking with me. Nothing like this song, but I'm like, yeah, may as well go nuts. It's so sad that there can never be more, but you also have to respect the author. He stopped working on it because of the earthquake and tsunami that hit Japan. He didn't want to make that kind of story in that environment. Then he got too sick to work on it. Yeah, that is tragic, but also very respectable of him to know like it was like maybe not the climate for that kind of a story. The artist refuses to continue it out of respect to the author, which is very fair and very respectful as well. Even if there is an outcrying for it, it's still it's better that you know the author's wishes are respected. Okay, I have the wings to do, but I wanted to save them till last because I did not want to use a warm shadow on blue or a cold color. Just can't do that in good conscience. Guess what else I draw in shade this way? No points for correct guesses. So much better than am I really going to defile this grave for money? Of course I am. Attitude of most places people in America. Yeah. I mean, God, the Fast and Furious series feels like that, doesn't it? Like it hasn't been relevant for years. Yeah, but Paul Walker dead. Keep making them. It's like, really? That our reason now? Yeah. Oh, snoozer. uh, a wee snoozer. No, I'm not doing that. Though, and I don't mean though I'm gonna do it actually. No, I might. That looks really good actually. Like I don't mind that. Like a little indent. And I know I gotta do highlights and stuff, and I will. But that looks good. Such a child. Hey, hey guys, what smells? uh, I entertain myself. I entertain myself too much. Love the vaguely threatening. It is vaguely threatening, isn't it? I like that. I like that. It's got a zest to it. That's cool. Oh, Steve. Steve. I hope you're not. I hope people aren't just showing up at this point in the stream where I'm just going, Steve. Hey guys, serious stuff is about to start. Don't worry. Okay, get my head out of the gutter. And no, guys, it's not. I'm not actually just gonna do it again. All right, we actually have shit to draw. Doing highlights now. A grown ass man, and I'm just giggling at a bee with a nose. That looks dumb as fuck. Even normally how I do highlights, but just aiming for cleaner highlights. There. And then we have high school DxD. Best way to sell that one is in a world of angels, demons, and fallen angels, all with powerful familiars. MC wants a slime that can only dissolve clothing. Oh my god, of course. Nice. Alright. That don't look. No, that doesn't look right. But it is really a better show than that makes it sound, mainly because how well written the characters are. That's cool. And I can believe that. Right? Eh. That's better. That's too much going on in the eyes then. Like, yes, MC is an unrepentant, horny teenage guy But he tries to become stronger to help those important to him. Bonus points for having two of the hottest females in anime. Well, at least two. I mean, honestly, I can't argue with you because I just don't know. I don't know shit. No, I don't need to highlight there. Fuck that. Fuck that. We do without. I'll do. I'll do it. And then, last but not least, add my favorite thing, the hexagon light. A beautiful boy. For those of you who don't know what I just did, I just hit undo instead of save. I think he's a beautiful boy. I feel like there's more I could do around the face. Like a nose or something. Like this face needs a nose, almost. Or maybe teeth. I know. A confronting thought. We have a Rias Gremory, well endowed, hot redded demon who cares about her underlings. Then we have Akino, even better endowed, Then Riot, her background is Spoilers, who is a sadist to her enemies and a masochist towards MC, and those are the agreed upon two hardest. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I love it. Love it. What am I doing? That. Oh yeah, that's right. The SpongeBob fat bottom lip. And I need something there. I need something there where the mustache is. It's really interesting and somehow manages to be about chest. That's cool. I need something on that part of his face, not the mustache. Something needs to go there, not a mustache. Oh, actually, sorry, I've given myself the answer. A froth mustache. Ray Mouse, how do you do it? Style the froth mustache. It is a logo after all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Might give this one a little bit more curve. Oh, I mean that last bit not so great. Everything else, love it. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. I have got to basically making more work for myself. But ultimately, I want to, like, if my stickers are going to take longer, that's fine. I want them to look good. I want people to be like, yeah, I like this sticker, and buy it. It puts a little mouse through college. Art college. In the end, that just makes it all worth it. Ah, it's that one jazz, well, that one My Neighbor Totoro song again. My favorite one. It's hilarious because, like, normally if I was doing it like, if I was by myself drawing, I'd have death metal on or something along those lines, just because I like it. That's the kind of music I like sometimes. Cover the cost of Callie's. That is, if you were not planning, send it to her for free. I think I'll send a few for free for sure. I think I want to lead with a few free ones. Some testers, if you will. And I think Callie, yourself and Callie deserve one. One, not one, a few for free. I think. I love how I was saying I was going to do Rat Baby stickers, and I'm leading with the bee's knees mead one. But admittedly, it is important to the story. It's not important to the story. It isn't. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be crucial to the story. Wink, wink. It isn't. I swear. Or is it? I thought so, but didn't want to assume. Wait, me too. Okay, brain not accustomed to people being nice to me. Usually the other way around. You deserve it too, mate. You've been nothing but wonderful to me. I think it's the very least that you deserve. If I can give you a sticker to show my thanks, hey, I'll give you as many stickers as. And I do mean that. You've been great. Yeah, you deserve a sticker. 100. I don't have enough stickers to give for the amount of gratitude I have to you. Oh, that actually looks so good. That looks so good. I love it. It's so cute. Lovely. Oh, he has to be the big bad now. Has to be the main villain. He's lovely. I'll definitely put him on your luggage opposite the end. Maybe. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Plenty of bees on your luggage. Makes sure that like customs and securities know securities. Jesus, security knows that you're a frequent flyer. Got all those bees on you. Ah, he does. He looks so good. Do I actually? Gap. No, no gap. This has got to look like a drinks mustache. Top hat, not top coat. Oh, and reveal after the big bad is defeated, they lift up his hat and find the bees. He's a mead bee in the chair wearing an even smaller top coat. Oh, top hat and monocle. Yeah, he's just like, hello, hey, He-Man. Surprised? So am I. Reveals himself as the big bad. Capitalism was the true enemy after all. And everyone's like, well, I shouldn't be surprised. That's me, the little bee. No, he doesn't need a additional smaller pupil. Yeah, look at that. Um, and then we just dark background to see how I did filling in like color wise. I'm gonna also do like because it needs to look like a mead or a beer kind of logo. So I'm gonna do like a circle around it, or ooh, actually a hexagon around it, hexagon like rim, and then maybe more froth coming out of that. Yeah, I can't believe what I was thinking, saying Taking a circle when obviously it needs to be a honeycomb. Ah, yet again, bees knees me like spurs creativity. Yeah, cool. I'm actually almost tempted. There's actually an artist in Cali's community that does beer logos. Ooh, that'd be cool. We send that to them. Hey, no, this is my design. This is my design. Not my idea, but my design. Somewhat off. I mean, it is off-center. That's okay. Oop, for the wrong thing. Um, and he should be streaming when you end. Ooh, right. Ooh, we can raid into it as long as the timing is right, which I'm sure we could manipulate to make right. We've done one sticker. We could always do more. Because I did say, like, I'd love to have a sticker for every single character, like every single important character in the comic. And I think that's very doable because I've kept the characters quite self-contained and not too big. Like there aren't too many characters. It's actually it seems it should be quite doable. He's based in the UK. Most of his designs are mythology inspired. That's awesome. That's a really cool um, idea. Does he actually um like are his designs used? I think that would be like amazing. But yes, oh excellent. Good on him. I love that. Such a perfectionist about this stuff, aren't I? Like I was like, we'll get through a few stickers, like bang out a few, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna just do one really detailed one. And yeah. But that's okay. That's alright. I wonder, as I was criticizing myself for not doing it quick enough, there's also a semi local beer company here in Alabama, Straight to Ale. The motto is "The devil made me brew it." Oh my god, that's so cool. That's awesome. That is so cool. The devil made me. Fuck yeah. Love a pun. Love a pun. Again, I was like, I know I'm gonna like, I was gonna make one, like a bunch of stickers, and then I'm like, well, I've gotten one. Oh, what a one. Am I right? I might stay around a little bit longer. We'll see how. I almost feel kind of spurred on to do more. And my thought process currently is either I keep going and I've got work tomorrow, so I might just be tired for it, or I've got the day off on Thursday. Do I just, once I get my tattoo done, um, do some more, do some more stickers on Thursday? I think, and because they're based out of town where they train astronauts, their beers are related to space. That's cool. That's so cool. I'd love to like make a beer like that. That sounds so cool. The artist should start in about 21 minutes. Okay, we can hold out. We'll do one sticker then, and then we'll raid into them. Uh, but we won't raid until we know for certain that they're on. Loki, you're on Dreamer Watch. Um, but yeah, that sounds good. And I can come back Thursday, my Thursday, and we can do a little bit more. I've actually really enjoyed doing stickers. Oh, should I actually, for the background, in the hexagon, should we do hops that look like bees? I'm pausing as if I'm actually talking to like someone who's going to verbally respond to me. Yes. Yes. Good idea. Yes. But we'll make them like so I'll actually cover over the line work and make them like look quite faint in green and stuff. Uh yeah. Bee hops. So I'll start with them being like actually done in the color that I usually do. So this is just an idea draft. So I'm just getting it out of my head first. I do it, no, I do it. My brain's just now like running 100 miles per hour, but in kilometers. So that's actually I do like that idea. I just gave him a nose. I keep giving stuff fucking noses. Just noses. Noses. Bramos, you need to stop giving things noses that don't have noses. Bees don't have lungs. What are you doing? Fuck you, I'll do what I want. This add like a little bit of like sinisterness because the bees are hops, and this bee has like a mustache of mead. Does this imply that this is like a cannibal bee? Maybe we don't think too much about it. Maybe we don't put too much thought into that. Don't think about it. Advertising. It's just advertising. Nothing sinister. My eyes like hurriedly dart over to chat as they condemn me for implying bee cannibalism. I love it. It's so cute. As I erase most of it. Don't worry, the rest will be back. It's hops is like leaf corn. I like they have Monkey Knort IPA. Oh, amazing. So cool. Unobtainium, Juicy Side of the Moon, Vapor Trail Cream Stout, and like a Russian Stout. Ah, that sounds awesome. That sounds so good. I love that. Those sound great. Holy crap. Lucky you. Actually, I'll do these in the shadow, like work. Unobtainium is aged in Jack Daniels barrels. Your favorite is Vapor Trail. Damn. Really selling it to me, honestly. That all sounds really good. Yeah, with a happy little face. Then there's also Rocket Republic. They also do space inspired beers, and it seems in your absence they bought the rights to Vapor Trail. Oh, right. That'd be a good or a bad thing. Okay, now we just need to make a bunch of copies. Actually, we should fill in the color first and then make the copies. Um, and hops colors. Zoom in. Probably sold it during COVID. Haven't tried their version, so don't know yet. Okay, fair enough. Well, I am quietly hopeful then, for your sake and my own, if I ever want to try it myself. at the end of Rat Baby, the arc is that Calypso is the main villain. She's now the head of the conglomerate that is Disney's Mead, and they've taken over the empire and they've made it into a monopoly. Man, I shouldn't be spoiling the story for you guys. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it is. But hey, it saves you having to read the, what, hundreds of pages of comic. Uh, Mark 1 IPA, Astro Nut Brown Ale, Dark Matter Belgium Quad, Steam Pumpkin, and Yuri the Red, to name a few. Ooh, they all sound very good. Not quite as like astounding as the other ones sounded to me initially, but like they do still sound very good. Just making me tempted to go on a beer tour of America. Maybe one day when I feel safer about going to America, which may be not anytime soon. Mass is actually all in one city. I think Huntsville has 5 different microbreweries. Holy shit, I don't even have to tour America? You're really selling it to me. All of America? Yeah, you're really selling it to me. And three of them are based out of one old school campus. I love a story where while our heroes are out fighting the big bad, someone else was busy establishing an economic dominance. Oh man, I can't spoil anything for you, but there is something similar to that in the comic. Didn't they do something kind of similar in Ender's Game? Yeah, I think so. Um, there is something similar going on in this world, but I don't want to spoil anything. While Ender was out fighting, didn't the siblings take over the government? Yeah, I think so. I don't know Ender's Game that well, but I think that's something that happens. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for the actual comic, but you may have bought something there. What a whiff of a hint. whiff of a clue. Nothing. Great minds and all that. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot going on in the comic, so admittedly, like I wasn't gonna be surprised if people guessed potential things happening in it, especially since we're so early on. Um, so it's like shooting at a wall, currently, and you'll get a little bit closer, and as we get closer to the end, it'll make more sense, and people will be more like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I can like theorize what's gonna happen or whatever. That's totally okay. I'm not gonna change the story if people guess it, of course, or guess aspects of it. That's okay. Like I'm keen to see what people think, really. Um, Speaking of, do you know that full saying, "Great minds think alike"? I don't know the. I think there. I'm sure there's like a second part to it, but I don't know it because it's like the blood of the womb. No wait, the blood of a bond is stronger than the water. No wait, no, hold on. I don't even know that. Sorry, stronger than the water of the womb. That's like the second bit, but it has been changed to blood is thicker than water. The blood of the covenant is stronger than the water of the womb, which is like you know like people you have gained trust and respect of stronger than family, and it's weird that it was changed to mean the opposite. Yeah, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. That's it. Great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ. Yeah, this is the exact opposite of how it's used. Yeah, exactly. Just like how curiosity killed the cat. The fool saying is curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. And it's like it means be curious, but find your answers. And it's so interesting that history has, well, the way history has worked has changed the meanings to things to mean the complete opposite to prevent strong individuality and defiance from the norm. Like what you were saying about High School of the Dead. It's like a lot of that as well. That's so cute. That's super cute. Yeah, Jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Yes, and I love that saying. And then to make it abundantly clear that this is a B, oh, that's need a little bit. Give it a stripe. Or maybe two stripes. I love that I'm making a comic, and one of the first things I actually like put a great deal of depth and influence and effort into is a brand. I kind of love that because it's just so like surprising to me. It's like the first thing on stream that I actually put like a shit ton of effort into is a brand in the world. Like a product. Hey, it's world building. It is world building. Yeah, exactly. That's why when I tell people my degree is in industrial maintenance, basically a handyman degree, I can get a pretty accurate reading on them by how they react. Yeah, yeah. No, I like no doubt that people will have certain stigmas or predispositions to your title, and it's because of how they grew up, the economy that they, well, the environment that they lived in, and things like that. Okay, now let's refine it before making like a bunch of copies. We want it to look good. Yep, because uh, you went to school to be good at lots of things, but not great at anything. Yes, yeah, be a generalist. I am a generalist. I studied animation and design, and also on top of that, film and media and psychology. And it's like, yeah, I have a really good job where I'm treated with a great deal of respect because I have a great generalist knowledge. There we go, B hops. Yeah, how wide do I go? I think if I go 3 by 3. It like things work nicely in a 3, or you know, in triples. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll make a nice background of like many of them. But then also quite desaturated. Oh, you're the wrong one. Oh, you're the wrong one. I'm looking for the original, the OG. You need someone to install a power line. You need someone to frame a room, install drywall, fix your plumbing, fix your engine, fix your aircon, weld something, machine a part, program your garbage door, a garage door, garbage door. What the fuck is that? Program a robot. Believe it or not, same guy, and that feels like nice because it's nice and convenient. You're not just, and also there's like a brand trust in that. Merge. Yeah, cool. I got all the right ones. on a level of story there. And that's just the school parts, not the extended parts like flooring and masonry. Yeah, exactly. Like a generalist is a broadly versatile human being. Like that can't be beat, really. Who the fuck is messaging me? Oh, nobody. That went from concerning to just sad. I'm gonna leave them separate. Just for now. Right into their butts. Deeply inappropriate. I can only apologize. Right in your butts. Take that, right in your butts. I'd like to apologize. And then there's this uh, supplemental school, like solar power and first aid training. All very useful skills. Versatility, excellent. I love it. Love to hear it too. I think versatility just makes it go around. You've probably had more first aid training classes than most people had in their major at this point with all the refresher courses over the years. Yeah, you have to take them. I remember I've taken one that's now out of date. You have to take a lot just to maintain it. There you go. Hey. Just merge them. Merge them. They're beautiful. And you make them nice and pale. Or maybe not that pale. Because we'll make a second layer. And they'll be pale. Those are good. Actually. Do it. Do as I ask. Transform. 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 That's done. Begging something to just transform and work, and it did. Hey. Um, some last 2 years like general first aid, and the other last 5 like CPR. But considering you got my first one at 12, you've had a lot. Yeah, that's fair. Plus all the conversations and trainings from combat medics. Yeah, exactly. It all adds up. Make them small. Where's foam? BRB gonna go check on the UK guy and see if he started. He is. Good. Yes. Yacht. Yacht. Good. All right. Do I have a shape? A shape? Probably. No. Absolutely not. Better. Only just. And by only just, I mean absolutely frickin' not. No. Disgusting. Save because I haven't saved in a long fucking time. There it is. Saved. Did it, guys. Did it, boys. Hope he hasn't streamed in like 3 months. It seems sad. Oh no! But I stayed on for him. Not that it matters. Underside of the B. Dark side of the B. Ramos going crazy? Yes. It's me. A little bit. But in the nicest possible way. Oh yes, look at this boy. He's a boy. So handsome. Oh, he'll be giving an update? That's cool. Uh, and let's go expand by pixel. So let's expand by 50 pixels. How big is that? A little bit bigger. Okay. And this will seem crazy, but trust me. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Fill. Dark enough. Fill. Beautiful. And then bring it back. Shrink by 70 pixels. Baba booey. There is almost certainly a better way to do that. Um, Farah Art, if you want to check out his stuff. I'll make a note because I'd love to, honestly. Farah Art. I will do because you've sold this stuff to me. I like the idea, so I'd be keen. Oh, that actually was. Yeah. And then sadly, that boy in the background, his head gets cut off because he's not a front runny boy. Tartarus Beer is the company he does designs for. Ooh, I will check them out as well. Tartarus. Oh yeah, because of course, mythical. Fantastic. I love that. I like them coming out of the sides more than if they didn't. Yeah, yeah. I think the ones, oh, I think the ones that are like in the front definitely come out, but I think the ones behind should remain behind. Oh, for a little guy. Ah, my head. Just wondering if I should go with a slightly brighter design. 'Cause I kind of like the green is fine, but I kind of would almost prefer like a light brown and an orange. Because then it fits with the color palette, not of the hops, but of the bee. Hmm. Keep this one here. I also think the line should be thicker. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah, I'm not about it either. Honestly, that's okay. what we do, we try. Give stuff a go. I might even make this just incrementally smaller. Might take a moment. Got plenty to tell. Staring just panically at a little like loading bar. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I noticed that I was actually going to ask if we could see it in a golden orange before you said that. Yeah, I honestly think it would look way better with a nice golden orange. Just a little bit brighter, warmer colors as well, just in general. And I might even, because also I'd like the spike to come down a little bit further. I might actually even bring it in closer. Oh. So it's almost about there. Oh, hold on. So just to the edge of his. Bring the entire thing just that bit closer. Yeah, make more of a contrast too. Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. Fun fact, you may not be an artist, but your mother did lay out for graphic design while your father was a printer. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I may not be able to create, but you can certainly help. Printer, not painter, sorry. Printer, not painter. Oh, I read printer. Even so, like, yeah, I definitely know that you have the eye for it and you have the brain for it. So, yeah, well, actually, we want like a warm honey, don't we? And then bring the saturation down to a more of a honeycomb. And the back ones will need a little bit of an alteration, but that's okay. Because, yeah, making it orange gold then messing with the sliders, yeah. That's better. Okay. Then, yeah, orangey. Orangey. Band it out. Let's go. Let's go bigger this. Band it out 100 pixels. Yeah. And then and then we'll also do a little bit of a line. Okay. Shrink it. 70. No. 100. Yeah, so twice as much. See how that looks. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. and then adding like interior shadows. I can do that now actually. Hold on. And permission to critique, of course, granted. That's not gonna be more. A bit thinner in the border. Well, actually, after looking at it for a bit, not so sure. Or especially if you do a little bit of a pattern in it. Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing because I kind of like a thick line for this. I've also not filled this in. I'm not filled in the shadows very well, but like, I'm thinking I may even like expand out a bit more. Another 50. That's just okay, I think. Yeah, especially if you do a pattern to break up that so it's not as sharp. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. Hmm. Background can, I think I can take or leave. I might switch that out a little bit, but like other than that, we're getting there. Actually, I do like that hatching. Hatching. I mean, that's going to be erased. Actually, both are going to be erased, aren't they? Do I put, should I put Norse runes in in the side? That'd be dumb. Funny though. It's getting there. Just that it seems like it's currently trying to bleed into the top of the B. Yeah. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Hmm. And the background is definitely not it. Like, that's not the background I want. It ain't right. This ain't what I want, background wise. If I just go like full, if I just go full send it, that look, gonna look good. Yeah, no, that's too bright. It's too bright and it's just wrong direction. Alteration, just in the wrong direction, I think. Lighten the banner and darken the highlights of the B. That's true. That's fair. Might also even just hold on. Secure the B in its own layer and pull it forward first off. Then operations first, just to move it and put it in the right place. I don't know. There it is. Bring it back to its size. Um, but I like the weathered look of the banner, more parchment than paper vibes. Yeah, and that's kind of nice. If I just bring, yeah, the parchment looks okay. I think the background will need to change to accommodate that. We're getting there though. Like this is genuinely getting really good. I'm liking it. That's the Got to apply the transformation. All good. All yeah. The paper looks good. I think the background needs to change to accommodate that. It. I'm thinking it almost either needs to be lighter or, um, yeah, it definitely needs to be a lighter tone. That's better. It might have been how much of it that was contributing some. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's also like it's really funny to think about because like it's also like we've become graphic designers as well because it's such a key part of the process is the graphic design to it all. But now that it's actually starting to balance itself out, it actually looks so much better as well. Maybe even if it's like just a pattern on the inside as well. In that, maybe I do a honeycomb pattern in shadows on the inside. That might, oh, but that also might overstimulate the space. Again, we've become graphic designers. You're not the right ones. Apologies, friendos. You guys are actually perfect. I love you. You fill up top space. Field. Damn it, I selected the wrong one again. Y'alls are perfect. I love them. Love the little bees. Fantastic. Bring it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, not green either. The color that we're looking for, it's not green. Like that, my brain knows. There we go. For whatever reason, your stream switched to 480p, and I was not having a good time. Visually, that doesn't make art critique easy. I'll admit. Um, hmm. I also got to like erase the bits that are covering up the boy. Um, but or do I just bring them forward, grab them and wrench them forward? No, I've grabbed the wrong ones. Grabbed the wrong boys. I was like, oh, hold on. There we go, way better. Then they have to be 100 then. Yeah. Um, Mire of Silver to it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I like the way you think, like. uh, That. Yeah, it needs to be a lighter and a slightly cooler color. Yeah. I mean, maybe not that blue, but it's also not about, like, not the same as the wings, he thinks. That's just white. Pop it back a little bit. Bring it back. Now just to find the sweet spot between the two. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mmm. I like that. I like it. I like it. That's making me feel things. Good things. My brain was like going through many emotions, like thoughts and stuff. I was like, I don't. Maybe so. I might hate this idea, but love the boys. But maybe they need. To, this is the wrong thing. No, it's not. I'm slowly not agreeing with this idea, but like, because I love the boys. I mean, the shadows add something to it, but I also could do some to have them. Could do some to have them more background. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because ultimately, we don't want to clutter the space either. So maybe it's better if they just were like silhouettes. Not all, but some could be good. Yeah, you right. You right. Have a few dotted. I get that. That's a respectable thought. You get to live. That's a terrible way of making that work. You get to live. It's like peeling away a shopping bag from a person's face as you're killing them, which is a dark thing to say on stream. But you get what I mean. Again, I am the middle ground between cursed and scuffed and wholesome. I don't know. I feel like it's a tough call. I'm gonna fight him. Put that plastic bag back over its face. Who have I become? We're definitely on the right track, though. Look at this. It looks fantastic. Way better than what I expected to like make. Just genuinely. I don't have high like I have no high like thoughts. I think you're getting into a routine kind of situation. Take the night and think. I think so. I think that's fair. I do love where it is at, though. That being said, I think this is fantastic. I think it's a beautiful piece. Um, I am very happy with it. Rut, yeah. I think I might be too deep into it at this point, but I do like it. So I'm very happy with it. And I'll probably move it to Photoshop to put the writing in, just because I think for me personally, the writing editing on Photoshop I find way more intuitive and good compared to Clip Studio. It's not a critique. I just don't know the font editor very well. That's fine. Save it. And I know whoever I end up raiding into, they'll probably ask. So I may as well. For those of us without god tier calligraphy skills. Yes, us mere mortals. Um, Actually, that's a thought. Calligraphy. We call it. Oh wait, did I get the idea that you got? Did I get the idea? Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're right. You're like, actually, that's a thought, and I was like, maybe 5 seconds behind you, and I was like, Callie, we could. Ugh. We could. That'd be great, actually. Bees, knees. Oh, I know why. Sorry, I just had a moment. The mouse was smaller, and I was staring at it for a moment. It's because I think I must have pressed a different. I must have pressed two at some point, and as a result, it changed my model without me even realizing. But yeah, Callie, can we get you to do some calligraphy for us? On it. Thought you were subconsciously saying you wanted to leave? No, never. Callie, your writing is worse than usual. Your writing is worse than I usually expect, Callie. What's going on? It almost looks like I've written it in a broken pen. That's about as good as like my calligraphy is. I mean, like that's actually like me trying. But I also have this like unconscious wiggle to the way I write, or shake to the way I write, and it's just because I drink a lot of coffee. I'm gonna ask Callie though. I actually think that's a fantastic idea. For the price of a few free stickers, I think that's fair. Maybe, maybe not, but like I would appreciate it. Yeah, I'll ask Callie. But with that in mind, I think that's a really good place to end it for today. Saved. I'm gonna actually quickly background check. Background is good. I'm gonna leave it like that because we won't put it to PNG to a PNG until I'm actually ready to turn it to a sticker. Turn it to a sticker. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Uh, Turn it into a sticker. But I will export it. Maybe 100. It's a little too high quality. Fine. Fine. There we go. Also, before we, I'm still wearing the wig. I didn't take it off. It's just so comfortable. I also wanted to show you the other wig, Loki, because you'll get a hoot out of this. So you've seen the Callie wig. Callie, a very great streamer. I've only like I've only like so far done costumes for like my favorite streamers or like high tier streamers. So we've got Callie, then I got a high tier fart tuber streamer. There we go. What do you think? Yeah. I love that like some of the dumbest stuff, like the dumbest stuff that I've thought of doing end up looking the best. Like both of these hats actually look, well, wigs look great. Genuinely. I drew both of them myself and they both look really fucking good. So it's like I'm working on a few more. Um that's life, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. When I put the least amount of like effort into something, it ends up looking amazing. And when I put the most amount of effort into stuff, I always feel terrible about it. Um I'm working on, so the next ones that I'm planning on doing are Agonizing Puddle, so that'll be a really good one. Nice little wig and glasses, because you just have to. And then I'm also working on a Suited X one, which will be the hat, the Storyteller's hat. Because I'm a big fan of all of them, I thought it would be a fun little thing to just have little costumes for my mouse, because everyone knows what my mouse looks like at this point. So I thought I'd add a few little costumes. Yeah. I actually really, and they take so little time, so it's always a lot of fun. And I might do a lumen one as well, so like a burning charcoal one, which should look really good. Actually, that would be a good idea. A burning charcoal, and then just a pink fire for Fire Giggles, one of my favorite streamers. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually start looking to raid out. Loki, if you've got any recommendations, let me know. My God, I'm so happy with how that turned out. It looks so good. Raid, don't edit my stream info. Tealful's playing some Assassin's Creed. That's pretty cool. Nev is no longer banned. Upright, hey Upright. Just came to say hi. Wish you a good stream. It was a great stream. We've had a really good time. We're gonna raid out. I hope you're doing well though. Got the usual suspects tonight. That's all good. We got Liam, Cesar, Fire Chan, Dear Chan. Doesn't matter. You get it. Yeah. Yeah, Upright. We're just about to raid out, but it's lovely to see you all the same, of course. Oh, this was a good one. I'm feeling slowly better about streaming for longer periods of time as well. So we've gotten to almost 3 hours, and it feels more natural as well. I'm thinking, yeah, Thursday when I get my tattoo, I might use the rest of the day to work on some more stickers, and I'll stream it. Because why not? But yeah, like I'm just yeah, the colors look great as well. I think the colors look really, really good. And I'm staring at it on a littler screen because I'm now looking at my stream assets. I'm really happy with that. It's just ugh. It's rare for like me to feel 100% happy with an illustration, but this is fucking awesome. I really enjoyed doing that. It may have just been one sticker, but it's one really good sticker. What could I say? Ugh. All right, now, who do I want to raid to? Who do I like the most? Alan's on. I like him. Um, yeah, the silver does look good, and it doesn't bleed into the rings as much as you were afraid of. Yeah, it balances out quite well, which is fantastic. You know what? I'm gonna say let's jump into Nev's because Nev is an art streamer, and we love Nev. Nev is fantastic, and also we want to show this off, so let's show it off, right? She's drawing another Nigel, another one for the Thornbury Brigade. That's what I was going for, something close to the rings, but not incorporated. Yeah, it balances out so nicely. But with that said, let's jump into Nev's stream. Let's raid. Everybody, give my love to Nev. Nev is fantastic. Very good streamer. Cursed, but excellent. With that said, I'll see you guys all on Thursday. I'll do some more sticker streams and have a little bit more fun. But until then, see ya.